is Jocelyn from Soap Paradise, and I'm giving these away. I'm running a competition, and I will tell you why these videos are so great. At one stage I was using these molds to make my co-processed soap in. What I do is I'll grease it with Vaseline, and then I'll pour in the soap. At that point the theory was that the Vaseline would help you pop the soap out a lot easier. So my soap was literally stuck in the mold. It wouldn't come out. It didn't matter whether I pop in the freezer, it still won't come out. So I wrote to the owner of Go Planeter, Denise, and she replied immediately, and she said, the one person who can help you would be Irene. So I wrote to Irene, told her all about my problems, and she wrote back. She said, Jocelyn, you should not have greased your mold, because what happens is when you pour in the soap and it's still saponifying, it's not going to know the difference between the oil in the soap or the ones that you used to line the soap. So what happened is I've now literally glued my soap to the mold. She's a very smart lady, and she's obviously had lots of experience, and she can troubleshoot that in one email. So this is what Irene did for me, and when she produced this, to make this video, I rushed out and bought it. Okay, just a little bit more. So now that I don't grease my mold, I constantly make, when you see my soap, I actually make a baby version of it, and I use these cheap molds because I bought them a while ago, and they're about $2 US dollars. And I tell you what, without greasing it, it unmolds. Right, slips right out. This is my new recipe. It's got the yogurt in it, and it's so smooth. Just look at that. Obviously, she's very knowledgeable, and she's very willing to share. She's had 16 years of soaping experience, so if you do get one of her videos, that's what you're getting, 16 years of her experience, and she guides you through it. She takes the fear out of using lies. She uses the proper method. She has a very practical approach to things, and she covers cold process, hot process. She has a good, you have to use goat milk, and she also provides a basic recipe. Now her basic recipe is 3 oils, and I love 3 oil recipes. I love basic recipes. The 3 oils, I've tried the recipe. It produces very hard bar, and it lathers beautifully. The good thing about basic oil is that keeping your recipe with few oils is that one, it's easier to soak with, and second, I think it actually allows you to cover a wider market. For some reason, everybody's good with a certain oil, and say aloe vera or whatever. But I'm allergic to aloe vera, so I'm one of these one in I don't know the stats, 1 in a million. So that's what happens. When you have a basic recipe, you can. That's what I do. I actually introduce people to something with less oil, and then when they are okay with it, I introduce them to the ones more luxurious oil, like the shea butter and the cocoa butter and whatever you want to put in avocado. Most of these oils are great for your skin. It's just that 1 in a million that you have that you don't want to worry about. And in a collection, it's always good to keep 1 or 2 bars of soap, that's 1 or 2 range, that you can offer people who are new users, and you don't want to have any trouble, any problems popping up. So if you notice this one, the details on this is amazing. She doesn't use silicone milk. She just uses it on this plastic mold. So imagine. I've never tried this before. I really want to try this. It's quite a challenge. It'll be a fun challenge to try. The other thing is, if you do win this, please don't download it in YouTube, because she doesn't make, you know, tons of money out of it. What she is she loves soap making and she wants to share. She does give lectures during conferences and stuff, and teach you how to make soap and those things as well. And she teaches, you know. So support her. So when she made this one and she made enough money, she was able to produce the second one. This is her passion, the marbling technique. So she's known as Queen of Marbling, and it's amazing. This video is just so beautiful to watch. She demonstrated in 4 different methods. She uses a slab mold as well as a log mold. Her marbling is amazing. It's like on top is marble, but then when you flip the bottom and she flips it over, it's marble just as well. So all the way through, it's well, you know, I'm definitely going to try them. This one, she has a recipe with shea butter and cocoa butter and I think 3 or 4 other oils. This is a more advanced technique, but you know, if you want to learn, this is actually a very quick way to start your soaping. You don't have to waste your money on all those books, and like I did, I've got heaps of books upstairs, and I've got heaps of I do have videos as well. I bought everything. I tried to read everything. So, you know, if someone had introduced this to me in the beginning, I think I would have made soap so much faster and be able to create. But the thing about basic is, once you know your basic, it's so much easier to move to the next step, and the process is very fast. So get your basic right, and then you'll be marbling before you know it. It's really wonderful. Okay, the competition. Recently, Karen and I from Eden Secret, we did a swap, and in the swap she gave me a bottle of the Chanel that she actually uses for her own soap, and her Chanel is absolute quality, you know, because it's just so strong, and you know, I just have to put a little bit in, and the fragrance really pops. So thank her to honor her as well, because she has contributed so much to YouTube. You know, she does all those tutorials where she shows you her piping and shows you how she makes her cake, the way she marbles, the way she does her swirl, and you know, her embeds. You're not going to find people being so generous. So you know, we want to thank you, Karen. So anybody who wants to enter this competition, you just put Karen's name somewhere in the naming of the soap, like something Karen or Karen something. Okay, do not put anything rude. These are 2 women I admire very much and have utmost respect for. So I've done this in Karen's favorite color, green, pink, and gold glitter. It's actually 2 different types, also gold green, 10 different fragrances. Okay, first you have to sub my channel, then name the soap with Karen's name. It would be great if you could go into her YouTube and find out the words that she likes to use. There are some words that she is distinctly Karen, so that would be really nice. And then indicate what you would like to win, either the basic, the marbling, or you want to win some soap. Because I know people who watch the soaping channels are either soap makers, people who are learning, who wants to learn to make soap, and people who just love handmade soap and they use them. And so, yeah, I know that lots and lots of creative people out there who can come up with wonderful names. I'm not one of them. I'm not very good at naming soaps. So yeah, so get creative, and put, you know, enter the competition. So I'll let the competition run for about 3 weeks. When you see this video, it's probably tomorrow, which is 7th of July, so I'll let it run between 2 to 3 weeks, and I'll pick a winner, and then I will inform you, and then you have to write back and tell me your address so I can mail this to you. This one I have to order from Go Planet Earth, and I will get them to mail it to you. And if you want to win the soap, yeah, then I'll mail that to you as well. So this is for everybody. It doesn't matter where you live, where you're from, so everybody's welcome to enter. Yeah, get creative and participate. Thank you very much.